Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in this episode, I'm pretty much be telling you guys about the whole process of ordering online, or ordering from StockX mainly and stuff. That's because I've never, I take that back. I did order some things from Amazon. I remember I got a green screen and a laptop charger from Amazon, but before that, I can't really think of anything else that I purchased online. And with Amazon, that's one thing that I have to that I say I like about Amazon is the same day shipping. Like, that is, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot better than waiting like 2 weeks and stuff for things. But anyways, no, like I remember, yeah, when I ordered some stuff on, they have that option and things, and then you track it, and then I guess I don't know how it works out though. How, like, is it like already in the area, or is it like I'm gonna have to look into that, see how that works out with Amazon. But with StockX, so I ordered some Jordans from StockX. StockX, if you guys don't know what it is, it's this website that has mainly sneakers. I think everybody knows it for its sneakers, but I guess apparently they have like watches, purses, clothing. I guess like I'm mistaking it for a receipt, but I guess it's like a giant rug that looks like an IKEA receipt. But I'm positive I ain't see nothing about no rug. Like, let me go up, because I have the StockX app. So let me go up on this app again. IKEA. Yeah, it is a rug. That's a strange looking rug. I thought that was like, I honestly, wow. All right. I could have sworn that was in just a regular receipt and stuff. But anyways, those are some nice Jordans. They're like this, like basketball, like kind of like, it's like red and green, but has like a hint of white on it. Them actually kind of dope. How much those cost? $224. Those are actually nice. Those are real nice. But anyways, yeah. Before I get caught up looking at shoes and stuff, so. But ordering from StockX, so pretty much to tell you guys like the whole process, the whole story, everything that went down. So there's these new Jordans that got they're old. They came out back in '97, then once again in 2005, and then just recently, it's the Air Jordan 13 Flint editions. And so yeah, they're these like white, blue, dark blue, and kind of like a darkish grayish color and stuff. But dope shoes. I suggest looking them up. They're pretty nice. But anyways, so I really wanted those shoes, but with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now, freaking every store is closed. Every sneaker store is closed. Nike store is closed. Foot Locker. They just recently opened up the mall, the South Center Mall that I go to sometimes. And yeah, I went in there. They had Finish Line was closed. And then there's these other stores that was open, but they had like a bunch of old shoes in there. Like, I'm gonna most likely have to probably like wait a couple of months and things for them to go and put some new shoes on the shelves and stuff, because yeah, what they got now, I'm like, yeah, these were the things I was seeing like before quarantine and stuff. So anyways, yeah, none of these stores had like these shoes that I wanted. So and yeah, I couldn't go online. It was sold out everywhere. And the only place that had them was these reselling sites, So yeah, StockX, Stadium Goods, Goat, a bunch of like reselling sites and stuff. So anyways, StockX is the one that I mainly go to when I'm like looking at prices for shoes and stuff. I do have the Stadium Goods app, but their shoes are a little bit more expensive, and I mainly just tell people like the difference and stuff. When they ask me about shoes, I'm like, oh yeah, on StockX they're like 220 something, but on Stadium Goods they're like 300 and something. Stadium Goods is expensive. That's what I'm like, bro. Like, am I getting like some free shipping, or like what am I getting with all of this? Like $300, and I could go on the other app and get them for a cheaper price and things. So I'm like, is there something like good coming out of all of this besides me getting my shoes? Like, I feel like I'm spending more for what? For what reason am I spending more? So anyways, so yeah, I was on StockX and I was debating, and I'm like, dang, should I do it? Should I not? Like, I was sitting there for probably like a good week debating on whether I should buy them or not, or just kind of, wait it out. But I'm like, that's the thing though. I'm like, I don't know when any of these stores are going to open, and I don't even know if they're going to have these shoes or not. So that's why I'm like, I need to make an executive decision right now. So sure enough, ended up buying the shoes on StockX, and yeah, you end up, so pretty much what you end up paying for, you end up paying for the shoes, for shipping and handling, and then you end up paying like another like type fee or something. And I guess that's for, I gotta open the app back up and look at the receipt to see all the stuff that they charge me for, because I'm like, dang, I'm like, I probably ain't gonna be that many times before I go and buy some shoes again from StockX. But yeah, so they purchase price, processing fee, shipping, sales tax, and yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff that you pay for. So I made that purchase on the 7th and got my shoes in yesterday on the 18th. And so pretty much throughout that time, they're letting you know, because you can track it through UPS after you purchased it and stuff. So yeah, you pretty much, they send you, so yeah, they have it where they're like, okay, so it's pending, and the whoever, because I guess like, so it comes from a actual legitimate person. Like, so somebody will put the shoes up for sale on StockX, and then they'll probably like add like maybe 20-30 more dollars, I guess, to make like a little bit of a profit and stuff. Because I don't even think the shoes like retail, it was much of a difference in things. So I think it was like, I think the guy, he honestly made like maybe a $30 profit and stuff off of it. So anyways, so yeah, it comes in from somebody that purchased the shoes like when the day of it coming out. Honestly though, I think that's what I need to do. I'm like, I shouldn't wait. If I really want them shoes, but there ain't no shoes that's really coming out that's really caught my eye. Like, I don't really want these. There's these like new Jordan 11s that came out. It has like a red bottom, but then a white and black upper. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, two different. Because if you look at the shoe, it's just off. Like, it's an off Jordan and stuff. So I don't know. I don't do so well with off shoes. I'm like, I either need one color or the other, but I can't do colors that just don't even look like they go together and things. Like, it don't look right. I'm sorry. But anyways, so yeah, the shoes come in from or they get so the person that originally had the shoes, they send it into StockX. StockX kind of like authenticates the shoes to make sure that they're legit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows like fake shoes can't get tossed around, and that's why I'm like, I would recommend like going to an website where you going to like it's reliable and ain't like one of these like knockoff websites. So yeah, StockX, Stadium Goods, Gold. I think those are like the three ones that I know about. Their like they have authentic shoes and things, but I don't know about any other sites. Like, those are the three I would recommend. If you find a place that sells authentic shoes or the actual shoe itself, and for a cheaper price, let me know. And it has, yeah, I'm like, cause I would like to know the location of that place. But so anyways, so yeah, pretty much it gets sent to StockX, and then StockX authenticates the shoes and makes sure it's the legit ones, because I ain't trying to get no Wish.com Jordans. I'm trying to get the actual Jordans that Jordan was wearing himself, So anyways, then once when they authenticate the shoes, then they send the shoes out to UPS. And so once when they do that, I think they send you an email saying like, oh, you can track it through this app, or through the UPS app, through their website, whichever you prefer to use and stuff. So anyways, So yeah, pretty much they was letting me know like, okay, it's at this UPS factory, and then it's in the UPS factory here, then it's getting delivered and traveled back and forth all over the place. So my shoes came from Arizona. I don't know if it's different from other people depending on where they live, but my shoes had came from Arizona. And I guess yeah, delivery truck drove the shoes like all the way from like Arizona all the way up to here and stuff. So then they send it off to like some like UPS like factory or store, whichever is in the area and stuff. It was funny because the day of, I remember I went to actually no, that was the day before. It was the day before. So I had went to this the mall and stuff to check out and see what shoes they were gonna get. Cause so no, here's the thing. Here's what happened. So they were saying that my shoes are gonna get sent on the 17th, but I guess there was like some delays and stuff. So then they pushed it a day and things, which is no big deal. Like I'm telling you, that's one thing that I would recommend that you guys don't do, is reading some of the horror stories with StockX. There's people saying that they've gotten fake shoes from StockX, that their shoes kept getting delayed, that their shoes never got sent out, people wasn't getting paid for the shoes. Like, there are so many horror stories with StockX, and I'm like, and I was reading all of this stuff after the fact that I bought the shoes. So the only thing that was running through my mind, I'm gonna get some fake shoes. That's what's gonna happen. But then I had watched an podcast interview of the owner and CEO of StockX. Shout out, I think his name is Scott. So yeah, shout out to Scott. But he was overall talking about like all that stuff, like all the hate and controversies surrounding his website. He was talking about like how those are like the people that be making like these horror stories and all that stuff about him. They're usually getting paid from like some other company or somebody to say these things about his website and stuff. So yeah, it's like you can't really believe it. And I'm like, dang, I mean that. I guess that makes sense. It's like take out the competition and then, just pay some YouTubers to make, because yeah, the YouTuber, they're going to be making bank off of the video and stuff. They come out in this story talking about StockX sold me some Wish.com Jordans and stuff. But yeah, everybody's going to be clicking on that. They're going to be, because yeah, it's going to be people like me that's ordering some shoes from StockX, and then they're going to go online and read the horror stories and stuff. So even though I told you guys, like, don't read any of that stuff, I know you guys are gonna read any of that stuff. Y'all gonna really listen to me? Come on now, like you guys know. Don't listen to me, but don't listen to me. So, anyways, so yeah, so the shoes the shoes they got delayed, but it wasn't big of a deal. It was only the next day. So yeah, and then also then UPS they had like a little GPS tracker thing that lets you know. I swear the driver, he would be like, so he'll probably be like the next road over. Like, my road is like, let's say I'm like on the first road, right? It's like maybe 100 feet across is a second road. He would be on that road, and then all of a sudden, like, I'll go and watch like a YouTube video real quick, like, oh, top 10 discoveries underwater and stuff. Come back to look and see what where he's at. This dude is all the way in freaking parts unknown trying to go and deliver some stuff to the WWE wrestler Kane. Then he came back to the area that I'm at. I'm like, okay, so he should be pulling up here soon. I kid you guys not, the day he was delivering my shoes, I had walked up to this corner store, got me a couple of bottles of Fiji water, thinking that, hey, maybe when I come back, my shoes would be there. They still wasn't there. They still wasn't there. This man is like, he would be, it got to the, he was like, I kid you guys not, this man was like literally up the street from my house. Like maybe a street over in this like other area and stuff, but he was in the area. I'm telling you, so they have it where it's like, they say like, oh, it's on like route or out for delivery or something like that. Then it cuts to the next part where it says in the area. He was, half the time he was not in the area. He was in the area, but he would not come to my area. I'm like, so therefore, in my eyes, he's not in the area. This man is going to all these other different places, and I'm like, where is this man going to? Like, bro, just drive over. You ain't even gotta stop the truck. You could just be all like, hey, meet me outside. I come out there, you say go long, throw the shoes at me, I catch them, touchdown. That's all that needed to happen. This man is going to all these different, he went to pretty much every single city in Washington State. And then he came to my street last. I'm pretty sure, you know what would be crazy if I was like the last house that he had to deliver to. So then it showed where he was like pretty much like right in front of my house and things. And so then I go outside because I'm like, no, I ain't gonna, if I know he's out there and stuff, like, yeah, I'm gonna go out there and wait. Like, why would I do all of that and not meet up with the dude? So anyways, I go out there. And I don't want to be like that impatient person. Like, I am impatient, but I don't want to be that impatient person where I'm like banging on his like door or something. I'm like, hey, can I get my shoes and stuff? Can I get my package? And so he's like he's out in front of my next door neighbor house, like just sitting there and things. And then he starts driving. So at that point, I'm like, yo, I might have to do a mad dash inside of this man's truck, because I'm like, what's going on here? Like, no, if he drives off, I'm chasing him down. Regardless, I might be wearing me some Jordan flip-flops, but I'm chasing this man down. I'm like, seriously, I would. If I lose both my flip-flops in the process, oh well. But I am not. All of that time waiting for these shoes, and this man drives off. So he starts driving, but then he stopped. I don't even understand what was happening. So he was parked in front of my next door's neighbor's house on the left side of me. Then he drove, didn't stop in front of my house, and parked in front of my next door's neighbor's house on the right side of me. I live in these townhomes, so he parked in the townhouse next to me that's connected to my house. And I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm like, bro, just give me my shoes. Like, I don't care about nothing else at this point anymore. So anyways, then eventually he handed me off my shoes. Pretty cool dude. I don't know why when I be watching like videos and they be talking about like UPS drivers and stuff and how they be having like an attitude, they be like disrespectful and stuff, because I was expecting this man to like straight up just look at me and be like, is this yours? I'm like, yeah. Then he just like throws the shoes at me. He doesn't even hand them off and things. But what really did scare me was on how light the shoes were. So maybe I should have mentioned that. I'm gonna probably, you know what, I'm gonna do like a second review and stuff on talking about these Jordans that I picked up and things, because when he handed me the box was light. Like, I was able to hold it with one hand, and I'm like, yo, usually Jordans, like, let me just see real quick, because I have, okay, like, some Jordan 1s, they got some weight to them and things. Like, I'm, like, lifting up some Jordan 1s right now, but it's these 13s, like, let me just put them back in the box again to see, because that just doesn't make any sense, like, on how light they were and stuff, because I'm like, nah, these feel lighter. These seriously feel lighter. They don't feel like the Jordan 1s and stuff, like, they feel, well, then again, I don't know, now I can't tell. Like, now the Jordan 1s feel lighter. But, well, I know one thing, and maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think, I didn't I didn't, like, do any like arm workouts until later on that night. So yeah, I didn't work out on my resistance band. Like, I don't remember working out on my resistance band before I opened up the door. I'm like, yeah, it was like moments. Like, I don't remember doing any of that stuff. Like, so yeah, I'm like, I don't know why the box was light, but it scared me. It put fear in my eyes. So I hurry up, open up the box, was inspecting the shoes, looking at them and things, and then that's when I went on YouTube. Because, like, see, here's the thing. I don't want to say anything. I'm not going to say anything bad. There's nothing to say bad about StockX. Like, for the most part, yeah, there's, like, throughout this whole experience, I had no problems. The only, like, problem that I had, which was a minor problem, was just the 1 day delay. That was it. And that's honestly nothing to complain about. There's like, but it did kind of scare me, because then it was like the website wasn't updating or nothing, but then they said like, oh, your shoes are in Washington State. So then I was like, oh, okay, cool, like they out here and stuff. So yeah, but then I was like, but yeah, that was probably the only problem. But then once I did get the shoes, once I had opened them up and I was trying them on, I'm like, okay, they don't look fake, they seem real. And then I did go on YouTube and I started like looking at like fake Air Jordan Flints versus the real Jordan Flints and stuff. So anyways, yeah, but I was like, for the most part, yeah, they looked legit. I didn't think anything was, well, I was just making sure. I was just confirming it with myself, like, okay, these are the real deal. These are actual shoes and stuff. But yeah, it did leave me a little bit worried and stuff, ordering shoes for the first time online and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, it was cool. It was cool though. Like, would I do it again? I probably would. But I'm like, I don't know, like I'm kind of scared because I want to believe the guy Scott, the CEO of StockX, and like believe it that these guys authenticate their shoes. But that's the thing though, like what if these guys that's like making these videos, what if these guys that's making these videos talking about him, like what if they're like legit? What if it's some serious videos and then he's just only saying that? So I'm like, I don't know, like I will hope that he understands, like I'm an old fashioned person. Like if there's a StockX store, oh of course. Of course, like that's what I'm hoping for. Because I know when I watch like the sneaker shopping videos and stuff, I'm hoping one day that they go to like there's a StockX store that those guys can go to. Like I go on StockX all the time. I really do enjoy going on the. Well, I downloaded the app, so I enjoy like when I'm just sitting around not doing anything, I'll just get to looking at some prices of shoes and stuff. Look for the most expensive shoes. Look for the least expensive shoes. Like I just be browsing and stuff. So. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I will always give StockX my business, but I'm an old-fashioned person. I like going to the stores and buying the shoes like there and stuff. So trust me, believe me, like I will when that day comes. Trust me, I will make sure that one day I do go to that store and stuff. But I'm a scary individual. Like I don't like ordering stuff online, like you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what that person could have like vomited on the shoes before handing them off to me and things. I'm like, I know they would have overall went to StockX first, but still, then they go to StockX. That person's like, oh, I'm not touching them shoes. And then they're all like, oh, we just gonna send them back. But then they accidentally send it to me. And next thing you know, I got some vomit Flint 13s and stuff. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. But anyways, to review the shoe and to talk about it and stuff. So the Jordan Flint 13, or the Air Jordan 13 Flint editions. So the shoes are mad comfortable, very cushioning in the inside. It's funny because there's these other Jordans called Six Rings, and it's supposed to be like all of the Jordans that Michael Jordan wore during his like championship runs. So it's like six shoes in total, but like combined together as one shoe. So at the bottom of the shoe, it's like the 13s, but like bottom and stuff. But I don't know why on the Six Rings, it feels like uncomfortable. Like, and that's the thing. I'm like, yeah, I don't like how the Six Rings feel. Like, that's what I'm like. I remember when my friend, she asked, like, was there any shoes I was giving away? There were like one pair of Six Rings that I kept, but I don't really wear them that much. Like, because they're pretty much like a replica of the Bread 11s and things. And every time I see those shoes, I just get sad. I'm pretty sure everybody knows the Bread 11 story, but if not, long story short, I didn't get my Bread 11s when they came out in December. So yeah, still upset about that. Hopefully one day they open up that StockX store so I could go up there and get me a pair of Bread 11s. But anyways, so yeah, but on the actual Air Jordan 13 itself is a comfortable shoe. It is very cushioning, very fashionable and things. I feel like with these shoes, like you can wear just about anything. You can wear like some blue jeans with them. You can wear some gray sweats. Maybe even some white pants. Definitely black pants go with anything. You can, like, if you wear primarily black pants, oh yeah, these shoes is gonna go with it. You can wear like an all black outfit and rock these shoes and stuff. Like, seriously, I feel like honestly though, like, I mean, that's honestly what I do now. I just, all black outfit, rock these shoes, and then then that's another thing. It has like a suede material on the shoes. So suede kind of scares me because I know how easily damaged suede can get when it's raining. And for those that don't know, I do live in the state of Washington. So it rains. And when it rains, oh, believe me, it is going to make sure that it is known that it rained. Like, I want to wear these shoes tomorrow. See, it's going to be raining tomorrow, so no can do. What shoes can I wear tomorrow then? I should wear my Yeezys. Yeezys do pretty well in the rain. I wore these one freaking Jordans that came out some point in time last year. It was these winterized Jordan 4s. Them shoes are not waterproof. I'll tell you guys that right now. Air Jordan 4 winterized, they are not waterproof. You would think that they are waterproof. I don't know why. I would just assume, like, you didn't make this big deal about them being winterized and stuff. Like, okay, so The only thing them shoes I guess are good for is just keeping your feet warm. I'm like, my feet are warm regardless of whatever shoe I'm wearing. I need me a waterproof shoe. I live in Washington State where it rains for no reason. You can literally walk outside and then the weather is just gonna be like, you know what? Or Mother Nature is gonna be like, you know what? It hasn't rained in this area in a while. I think I think we need to change that. Rain, all of it. Like, we straight up doing everybody. If you didn't participate in no ice, but well, nah, yeah, because it was ice. Sometimes when it be hailing outside too, I'm like, dang, what is going on out there? Like, chill out for a second. You know, it's gonna be all right. Just relax. But yeah, that rain is no joke. But I'm like, I can't wear I don't want to wear these. I don't want to wear these shoes just yet outside. Like, I'm just wearing them around the house right now and trying to just break them in and do all of that with them and things. But yeah, I'm like, I just want to just wear them, just enjoy them. Because it's like, yeah, how many times you gonna go outside and things in a day versus how many, like, I don't really go out, like, now I really don't go outside because of quarantine and all that. Like, I just recently started going places and things because places are starting to open back up. But yeah, I'm like, you're gonna be mainly walking around the house, so that's why I'm like, yeah, I want to wear these shoes around the house and stuff. They just gonna be my house slippers for a little bit. But yeah, they're nice though. I really do like them. They're very comfortable. Not too hard on feet, even when it's like, walking in. Maybe I just like, when the time does come and I go and wear them outside, I'll be the judge of that to see how they feel and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, they're pretty dope. I like them. I like them a lot. So anyways, should you go out and buy you a pair? Yes. And it can honestly be any pair of the Jordan 13s. I just got these ones because those are the ones that I had liked more than the other colors that they came out with. And the other colors, don't get me wrong, those are nice too. I'm honestly, if they did have any of them in my size, I would have gotten them and stuff, because there was a few days ago, or a couple of days ago, I did go to the South Center Mall, and they did have like some other Air Jordan 13s up there. They had like these Chinese New Year ones. Those are like tan and pink. I think those are nice. Then they had these black and blue ones. Those are okay, but I don't know. Like, the upper looks different than all the other ones. So that's why I'm like, I don't know about those ones. I'm like, I don't know. They look different. They don't look the same. And then they got these ones. I guess it's like supposed to be a reverse colorway. So it's like primarily black with like a hint of white on it and stuff. But I guess it's supposed to be the other way around. Like, it has like a lot of white on it with like a hint of black. But it's like called the reverse He Got Game or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, those are nice too. But I like those ones, and I like the Chinese New Year ones. I asked if they had them in my size, but they didn't, sadly. So I was like, they was like, oh yeah, we have a 9.5, and then we have an 11 or a 10.5. And I tried on the 10.5, and I was like, and it was good trying that on, so I could kind of get like a feel of how, like, when I do get my pair, because I got my pair in a size 10, the Flint ones and stuff. So I'm watching wrestling right now. There's these two wrestlers, Kofi Kingston and Big E, and I'm like, these guys, man. It's just funny how they be having like fun and stuff. Like, and it's like, they would look like one of the wrestlers. They got like these like two car passing by. I don't know why they got passed by, but anyways. Then it's like, yeah, it looked like one of the wrestlers like breaking character. Not Big E or Kofi Kingston, but there was like these two female wrestlers on the side and stuff, and one looked like she was about to break character and start laughing. Them guys, they just be doing some crazy things, man. Like, you gotta like wrestlers that got like a little entertaining side. They ain't out there all mad screaming about the WWE Championship. Like, bro, just chill out. Have some fun. Just, like, have a couple of smiles. It's gonna be okay. But anyways, yeah. Go ahead and get you a pair of some Air Jordan 13s. It could be any of them. They got these yellow ones. These yellow ones look nice. I seen this, there's this comedian named Darren Brand. He's on Nick Cannon's show Wild and Out. I think Air Jordan 13s must be his favorite ones, because I've seen him wear quite a few 13s before. I mean, I've seen him wear like ones, because he had like this, he has this like YouTube show, like where it's like people dancing and stuff. But yeah, I think he is a fan, because he posted a photo today wearing them and stuff. So. And I was out today, and I was like, all I wanted to do was just come home and just wear my Air Jordan 13s and stuff. I'm like, man, freaking love these shoes. They're amazing. They're dope. I like them. My first pair of 13s, too. I ain't never had, like, a pair of 13s before. So, anyways, yeah, I was like, as a kid growing up, I know that'd probably be a question people had to ask me, like, did I wear Jordans growing up? Not really. I I've had like as a kid, I had like or just growing up, like all the way from like when I was a kid all the way up until high school, I had like a limited supply of Jordans. Like honestly, I could probably count up the amount of Jordans I had on like maybe one of my hands. Like it might have been like a sum that can end up on the other hand, but I didn't really have a whole lot of Jordans growing up. I mainly had like Converse, Air Forces. What other shoes that I have? Yeah, that was about it. I can't really think of no other shoes. Like those are the main shoes I remember having and stuff. I always had me a pair of Converse and things. So, but yeah, Jordans. I didn't start wearing Jordans until maybe like 2017. Yeah, I didn't really start wearing them until then and stuff. So yeah, cause I think, or actually, I think I didn't start wearing them until then, cause I was like, kind of like into Adidas and stuff in 2016. So yeah, but I bought these like Air Jordan 1 mids, and they had like these paint like splatter things on it. I thought those was nice. I'm always gonna keep those Jordans. I'm like, for those to be my first pair of Jordans, yeah, that's gonna be a shoe I'm like can't get rid of and stuff. Like I'm a sneakerhead. I'm a sneaker addict. I can't help it. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. So anyways, but yeah, the go ahead get you a pair of the Air Jordan 13 Flints on StockX. I can confirm that they did give me some real authentic Jordans. They're not fakes. So yeah, and you know, and that's that. You know, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you are new to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this off of a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And in that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.